I want to thank the WNBA for being the WNBA and the great organization that it is, and the opportunity that it provides for each and every player, staff member, coaching staff, and all that. And I think, everybody has said from day one that the WNBA would not make it. Well, we're just finishing up the 13th year, and we're real happy about what we're doing. But to focus a little bit on the Atlanta Dream, I think that, first of all, I have to thank Ron Terwilliger, our owner, for the opportunity that he gave me as an opportunity to go out and coach this team and assemble this team, and the way that he let me put it together, because he knew that I knew all the players and what we needed to do to get into a championship caliber team. And secondly, I didn't receive this award by myself. I have to look at my coaching staff that did an awesome job this year. I have to look at Fred Williams, Carol Ross, Sue Panic, our athletic trainer, Kim Mosley. Media relations, got Tanya Aline here today, and she just did a fantastic job with publicizing our players, and was a big part of, making them in a situation, putting them in a situation where they had an opportunity to perform at a high level. But I also have to look at our administrative staff with Bill Boland, Danielle Donahue, Allison Fillmore, Paige Blankenship. Everybody that was involved in our season this year certainly did a great job in helping us be successful. We don't like to talk about the 4-30 year that much, but we did have a pretty poor year, and I knew from the very beginning of that season that it was going to be a long time. It's going to be a long season. And when I look at that, and everybody says, well, how did you keep their enthusiasm up? And I say, well, I never let them lose their spirit. I always found a way to end a game or end a loss with something positive, so they'd come back the next day and work really hard. So in the off season, we put together some really good players, and this season was just awesome. I love coaching this team. They came in from day one and played as hard as they could play, and I thought, wow, this is going to be something special, and it certainly was. And once we started winning some games, we kind of liked the taste of that, so we kept winning. We went 7-1 in a very crucial part of the season, and I think kind of secured our position into the playoffs. But I really appreciate this award. I know there are a lot of great coaches in this league that have done a tremendous job this year, and I'm looking forward to the game tonight. Those two coaches out there are very good at X's and O's, and they have great relationships with their players, and they get a lot out of each player. But not only them, there's 13 coaches in this league that are really, really terrific and have done a great job this year. This was probably the closest race, especially in the Eastern Conference, that I've ever seen, and I've been in the league. I was only out for 2 years, so I've been in the league for 11 seasons, and this was by far the most competitive. But I really appreciate everything that the WNBA does for all of the players, the professional players, and how we promote them, and we continue to have great seasons, and we have great crowds. And that's one of the things that I can't forget is the people that fill the stands and fill the seats for support that they give our players. Atlanta has been a great city to be in. They have wanted a WNBA team ever since the 1996 Olympics were there, and now they got their wish. And I tell you what, they really support our players, and they're very knowledgeable of the game and really enjoy coming and supporting our team. They never leave until the game is over with, but they are just very supportive, and I appreciate their efforts every game.